Unboxing and planting in our green stock. Get my coat on. Hold on. Let me just get my coat on. I am trying to put on my jacket because our package came, but I also want to take some of our plants that we have in our green stock, that we have in our garden out to the green stock. As you can hear, the garden is watering the plants now. Got my coat on so we can go. So, welcome cultivators. I know I gave it a few minutes to start. We're going to be planting some arugula and we're going to be planting some lettuce outside. It is right in the middle of watering, so it's quite loud. Let me go get a plate or something to put the plants in because we're gonna be carrying them out. So this is what we're taking out. We're taking out this arugula right here, and to our green stalk, and we're gonna take out some of this lettuce and thin it out in our green stalk. But it's there running. We have red tatsu. That's another plant that probably can go. You know what? We should take out. We're gonna take out a couple of them. We're gonna take out iceberg too, and our red tatsu. So we're gonna take out a few plants to our green stalk. Also, just see if there's anything in here that needs to go out. I think all these plants in here are gonna be staying inside. Yep, they're doing well. And then there are our green stalks, two of them, our green stalk unboxing packages that came in. So we are going to be using those. So let's put you guys in the tripod. Today is a good day to garden, and let's get started. Let me get you guys inside here. First things first, so we can thin out our plants and carry our plants outside. Let me go get a plate with some water on it. This is my gardening plate. Always use it. Live life in full bloom. This is last night's harvest. I didn't put it away yet, but we'll get to it eventually. Just gonna lay the stuff here, add some water, because we don't want our plants to dry out. It may take me a little while. Let's get our arugula. So the plants are currently in water, so they are very moist. We're gonna pull everything out except for the one that's stained. So we have our arugula that came in pretty good. This is our arugula. The roots well past an inch. That's why I put it directly in the garden, because I was like, it's past time, but I haven't gotten a chance to do it. So let me start. Open it up. We're not going to use any rock wool because of the plants out. This going into the green stock. Oops, I just cut up a root there. See if we could take this out real as easy as possible. Sometimes they take long to get outside, so I put them in these containers. I'm going to leave 2 in there. So I would put them in this plate with some water so they could keep moisturized. You don't want them drying out. So I'm going to leave those in. Even 3. Should be thin. The 3 isn't good enough. three of them could be in there. We'll see how they do. I put it back in. And this is going to be, actually, I forgot arugula is supposed to all of them go outside because it's cool. I will let some grow inside. We have the space. Maybe later as it gets bigger, we might take some out. But there's more than enough space for, whoops. All 3. I flicked it out. We're flying across the room. There's enough space for all 3 of them to go. So let me put this back in so it can grow here healthily. We have the arugula, and then we have the butter crunch. Same thing. We have a lot of butter crunch. It was doing very well. And I'm like, it's definitely needing to thin. The roots are well too long. We got to get them out. So we are going to, I'm not going to be setting them up the green stuff. I'm just going to unbox it inside of the house. Some of them are gifts because I do have quite a few green stalks already. And there was a sale and it was a really good deal. So if you received the gift from me, you know, we unboxed here first, but there's other things. I know that in the box, they're not only selling the GreenStalk. I also got like a frost cover and a few other items. So I'm not gifting those things. So I didn't want to gift it directly. We still have I'll unbox it and take out what's ours and separate from what we are going to be giving as gifts. All right, so these plants are very much tangled up. Some of them started to faint. They weren't getting any food, well, because the place didn't have food. So they became very langy. So we have 3. I'm leaving those 3 in. They weren't getting any food, so I put them into the main container. And then, so just gonna take this out here. All pretty much growing together. First, you be very gentle. Get these long roots out. Very good. Then put this in. Put the butter crunch back in there. You don't want to really press it in. It was growing with a good amount of space, and this is our lettuce. Our iceberg also is doing good. So we're gonna bring that out too. I think that's what I have enough space for right now. I do have space in the other one, but before I put plants in it, I have to do the floor. So here we go, iceberg. Iceberg is doing great. Let's just take some of them out. We're going to carry them right outside. Now, of course, the reason why we thin out our plants are so that they have room to grow and develop. It's good for the seedlings to grow in a group, but they also need room to develop and be grow on their own kind of. So that's why we take them out. We thin them. Sometimes people just clip them. I plant them someplace else. But in this section, it's usually 1 or 2 per cube. They advise 1 for a lot of things. Certain things don't need to be thinned, like a lot of the herbs, but the lettuce is usually 1. I put 2 sometimes. And then let's go. So the iceberg is not even inside of our garden. Let's find a place to put it. One of those, I think, out there were coming out. So let me put it in. Actually, there's a lot of space in the other one. So we're going to take our iceberg and put it here. And there was a plant here that I think I was taking out. Monte Carlo is doing good. All right, so I guess there's nothing to be thinned here. We're going to put this up here. Doesn't look like, well, it's just chives. So there shouldn't be any threat to it, to the chives up here. We're going to put it right here, not in the main light. The iceberg is one of those that did need cooler temperatures, so I'm putting it here. There we go. So we're back to having more lids than we have openings. That's good. All right, so let's take our plants out that we thinned, put them in our GreenStalk, and then we're going to unbox the new ones. All right, so let's go on our little journey here. Let's see, is anyone outside? The kids are outside doing stuff. So let's head out to our GreenStalk. Outside. Yeah, it's been raining for the last couple of days. It's been raining a lot. So we have this GreenStalk that we're going to up after I redo this room. Whoops. Oh, I forgot about the glass. My daughter left a glass out here. I stepped on it by accident. So this room, I started clearing out things because we're going to redo this room and dripping water. But I left room on our last video for this GreenStalk here that we added and turned over. This one. This thing looks like maybe it's hungry. Needs some nutrients. It's turning a little yellow. I know that the avocado leaves always coming yellow and then they turn green because they're young. I don't think these leaves are so young. They're in the middle. All right, but let's go here. let us add in our lettuce. Uh-oh, I'm not holding this straight. There we go. So we're gonna add our lettuce. Our bok choy did good on this. It's transferring out here. We have seeds in here. This whole row I left open for lettuce. So let's put this down. Ooh, this plant's looking good too. I'm gonna probably another day come out and get some citrus food for our citrus plants. I'm just gonna rest this plate here as we start adding our stuff in. So we have, this is the arugula, putting 3 in there. Everything on, there's nothing planted in here. There's no seeds. I mean, down here, but there's no seeds planted up here. So we're just gonna put them in. Make sure they're high enough to get light. I can put them up front. Now they do take a minute to grow, but not to grow, to catch on. The soil is extremely damp due to it raining every single day for the last few days. The other day I was out here putting plant food in the new plants that we planted, our little seedlings, and it started raining right in the middle. It's been raining. I put my fish mixture. There we go. So we got our arugula in there. Let's get our butter crunch. Our butter crunch goes pretty large. Gonna bring it around on this side, and it also did pretty good in a decent amount of sunlight. Of course, you gotta be very gentle. These grew up, started tangling. They grew. Some are very skinny here. Come on, we don't want it. We gotta detangle them. They don't have any detangler. And they all grew at different times. These leaves are a lot larger, so they are not separating. There we go. It's easy. So we got our larger ones here. This is where I put those in. Let's add this area. Add all 4 of these. I am burying them a lot deeper because they are skinny and leggy. So we don't bury them where they were exposed to. We're burying them pretty much up to the neck to help develop. And we're spreading them out. You know, they're really close together. There we go. So again, we're burying them. We're planting them all the way down to the neck part. Even though the roots are pretty long, we're getting them all the way in there. These, because the soil is so damp and it's still going to rain again later on, I am not watering them because it's going to be raining shortly. I'm going to take the water from the plate and adding it in there. These are some earlier added lettuce, but it was too warm for them to grow, so they didn't really grow because I added them earlier. They stayed there. They sustained themselves until the weather is right. But sometimes for the plants, if the weather is not ideal, they just kind of hang in there until it becomes ideal. All right, we're gonna get some nutrients for this lemon tree. All right, so we got this side, some tall basil going on there. It's biting me in my leg. Let's put our arugula in, some more arugula. And then last, we're gonna do the iceberg. I'm gonna spread this out too much. Again, separate them, put them in some leaves. We've had lots of storms coming through. Well, it's just one storm that's just been going on for the last few days. This basil always smells so nice. All right, our last piece of arugula here. Put that in, get the roots in there. Try to have it sticking up. There we go. And then our last set, we are going to put in our iceberg. Iceberg lettuce here. And I need to, well, this video I wasn't planning on feeding our, well, this thing is heavy. The lemon, not my lemon, not orange, but it looks like it needs some feeding, so I'm going to, these are more the butter crunch. These aren't, this is an iceberg, it's the butter crunch. Let's put these in. This one does very good with the transfer. I've transferred this plant a lot. It did very well. It does good in the sunroom because even though it's a sunroom, it's pretty well shaded. It's by a lot of trees, so it did really good there. All right. Even though I didn't plan to, I'm gonna see if I run inside and get some food for our, it's a slow release food. I'm gonna just put it in on top, and then when the rain comes, let it soak in. Yeah, mango tree that always, every time I come out here, the support isn't supporting. There it is. This is the short arm of the tree. Yeah, so yellow leaves doesn't always mean that your plant needs nutrition. Again, as I was saying, when new leaves grow on the avocado tree, that's not that they're always that color, so it doesn't mean it needs nutrition. Sometimes that's the color that the leaves come in, but when they are not new, they are older leaves. As you can tell by these are definitely older leaves. Let's put the support in. I'm here trying to one hand support the mango tree. These leaves are not new because they're in the middle. The end ones are green. The ones before it are green, just right here, they're yellow, and the ones that came after it are green. So I'm going to just add a little bit of food there, see what we got going on. And of course our sorrel is opening and closing. Our hibiscus for our Caribbean sorrel tea, or roselle, is opening and closing. So we're really excited about that. All right, so let's run inside quickly. It's actually starting to rain now, so I might have to, yeah, we're just gonna do our unboxing, and then we are going to, whoops, if the food is near, then I'll do it. If not, I'll probably do it another time. Let's see. Oh wait, this doesn't need to come inside. This does. There's one inside already. Let's see what we have here. My citrus food should be right here. 5. Yep, here's the citrus food. So I'm gonna add that in right now. So let's put this plate down. Let's see. How are we gonna do this one? If it's water soluble, because I only put it in as slow release. I didn't put it in. Yeah, so we got to work it into the soil and then water it in. So I'm gonna work it into the soil, but I'm not gonna water it in because it's been raining nonstop and it's gonna rain within the next hour or so. So I'm just gonna work it into the soil. This plant is outside and it's gonna rain shortly. Ratio. I'm out here, bugs are biting me. I have not. It's raining now, actually, so that it's raining on you guys on the phone. All right, it says a cup. Let's see the measurements. 1 cup. All right, this is a smaller container. I know what the cup is. I'm just gonna shake this on it and then work it in a little bit, and then let the rain and the water do the rest. I'm not working too deep. I don't want to damage any of the roots. I also have these plants growing here. Get this off. Other plants started in here. Working just a little bit of food. Except for every injured trunk. This trunk is small. So put a cup in there. And then water in thoroughly. The water is going to take this down. When it rains, which it should within the next hour, the water will take it out. However, if it's not raining where you're at and you are fertilizing or adding plant food to your plants, you would, at this point, you would add water. I'm not adding water because we've had a lot of water. But as you can see, the plant is not even dry. So now let's go in and unbox. And we gotta do this unboxing quickly because I know my phone, you know, when you go live, the battery just drains down in 2 seconds. So we're gonna do this 1, 2, 3. Little pillow here. Give y'all a good view while I close this door. Alright, so you know, I'll just leave this here. I'll put it away after because we need to get to our unboxing. And unbox now. I'm excited. Let me pick up the scissors. We're gonna unbox right here. I don't know what insect or mosquito bit me. We got all of our business in the street. Let's see what I can put on this to hide our business in the street. So you got some homework here. All right, we're gonna be sharing homework to hide, to keep our lives private. This is what the second grader does when she does her homework. She's in third grade, excuse me. Good thing she didn't hear that. Let me get another something to put over our other stuff. Our other address. Usually it's not on the top. So that makes things a lot easier. I guess this time they put everything on the top. All right, here are some instructions from the last box. We'll put that on the next box that I bring it. This box is an essence. All right. Okay. So we got 2 boxes. One was super heavy and the other one was medium. Let's go for the, I don't know. We'll go for the first one I brought in. So I don't know what happened when it was out there. Honest, wait, I ordered this. There was a sale going on, warehouse clearance sale. They were retiring certain colors, so they say, and they're on sale. I'm like, wow, now I know how people end up with so many. I said, oh, this would be a great gift. But then, you know, the shipping and all that. So then I ended up with more than just a great gift. Also, I wanted to work on my fall plants. So I got some stuff for that. All right, so let's see. This is what's in here. So this is the gift one. So if you're watching this video and then later on you see this is your gift. This is a gift one. It's pretty straight to the point. Black, which is on sale. And then this color, which I believe matches the person's deck that I'm giving it to. And then this one, it was free shipping and they were on sale. So these are the 2 colors. So those are the lids. The lids do not come with that. I purchased the lids separately. These are the reservoirs. I guess this is a very efficient way to pack it. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one is the leaf. Both of them are leaves with 2 covers. So I always, when I do them, the ones I have are so again, this is the water reservoirs, and then this is the in between each one container, and it's 2 separate ones. So I'm gonna have to repack this one in just with 1 color when I give it to the person. And then these are all the water reservoirs that go in between. So of course this is 2 separate green stalks. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 6 for each. So three is gonna stay with me, and then 3 is gonna go back in the box. Let me actually just put the things separate so I know what I'm giving back. And so these are leaf. This is the first time I'm purchasing a leaf. I'm getting some good messages. The leaf is a little smaller. I mean, it's the same height, but the containers are smaller than the original, which has the much deeper containers. So they're good for more shallower plants, such as what I was planting outside. Things like herbs and thyme and those type of things. So the leaf gives you a lot more. I mean, the leaf gives you smaller pockets for planting smaller plants. There's a whole list. There's tons of plants too, so it's not too limited, but it's not all of the herbs fit in it. So I'm going to tell you exactly what goes in the leaf. So marigold, arugula, basil, bok choy, chive, cilantro, dill, fennel, garlic, lavender, lemon balm, lettuce. So tons of things can go in the leaf, but the original has like spaces for bigger plants like corn, cabbage, potatoes, sweet potatoes, leeks, eggplants. So zucchini, a lot larger plants. So one is 10 inches and one is 7 inches. So this is the peppercorn color. And the leaf comes with a lot more rows, whereas the original has 5, the leaf has 7 rows. So we have 7 rows. Here's that. And then the other color is in here. It's almost out. Nice and neat. There we go. Here is the black. So the black, this is it. It's nice and compact. Now I'm thinking I may not even give it to the person in a big box. Here's the black. This is all for both of them. If they were just one, it would just be this water reservoir. See, put it together. Each row's reservoirs, and then the lid. So that's the black one. You probably will be seeing more of the black one a little more often. And the other one we probably won't see again because I'm going to be giving to someone shortly. So let's move this out of the way and unbox the next set. Yes. I'm going to leave this to the side because I have to rebox it to gift it. Now this one is the one that's going to have some of my fall requests. My fall items. There we go. There we go. And here's the other one. And of course, it always comes with a book and some information to help you out as well. There we go. So this one is more along my color palette. Let me move these. I feel like this one should be inside, but I don't know what it matches with. But I saw that they do have adjustments for inside, so maybe it will go inside. We'll see. So we have pink. If I do bring this one, leave this one inside, which is not a bad idea, I probably would put it in my office. It's not usually advised to keep the soil plants and the other plants together. However, once Christmas comes, they're going to be together because I have to condense my plants so that the trees can go in. This is the top water reservoir where you put the main set of water in. So it says water only. The hole goes down here and it distributes the water to all of the other levels. This is the frost cover. So this is when I say these are some of the fall things that I wanted to get. This is the frost cover I'm going to be using on the one that is staying outside, which is the GreenStalk. And this is the one that's going to be outside, not the one that's in the room. This is a reservoir. This is five of them. This is a original, not a what do you call it again? A leaf. I ordered some trimmers because one of my scissors, as you can see, opening here, got rusted. The kids keep touching it. I still need to have two, one for inside and one for outside. So this is going to be my inside one. Oh, I got some seeds. I hear them. Jalapeno peppers, and this looks like bunching onions and some cool new stickers. You know, I like to put the stickers on so I know which direction I'm putting them in. Yes, Addie? Okay, it's okay. Come on. And then, of course, it always comes in a book. I got some plant food to refresh the soil. I had some already, so you guys saw when I was refreshing the soil. I was using that. That's what this is for. Let's see how I'm doing with charge. I don't want you guys to just turn off. And then here is, oh wait, one more thing. And then this is the drip tray. We're gonna see how this works and see if it's good enough for inside. This is the drip tray to collect the water and use it for indoors. So this is gonna allow me to use my GreenStalk indoors. So we're gonna see how this goes. That's why I said maybe we'll try this out inside and see how it goes from there. The pink does match with inside. But I was originally planning on taking the green one, the tan one that is outside inside, and putting the that we have outside that we just added the lettuce to and put that in the kitchen. And then this is the original. So this is the original. As you can see, it's much deeper. It's much deeper, and then it's 5 rows. So I'm going to show you the comparison of what original and the leaf looks like. We got some stuff in the bottom here. So this is the original. And this is the leaf. So as you can see, each pocket is a different, depth. There you go. So each pocket is a different depth. So that's the difference between the original size and then the leaf size with the sizes of the pockets. So that's why different plants can go into each one, but you can mix and match them like this. They can go in, they can hook into each other. This is an easy way because I'm here trying to balance it with my hand in midair. Yes? What happened? So as you can see, they can go interchange each other. All right, is that the bus you said? It sounds like the bus. All right, so this is what we got on our unboxing of our GreenStalks. We got our gifted one, our pink one, our black one. We got our frost cover, our trays, water trays, our fertilizer. So stay tuned as we set these up. We're never going to set up the other one because it's a gift, but we'll be setting up the black and the pink, or possibly interchanging, having them being black and pink. Usually, sometimes you can keep them short. They don't have to be so tall. I might put one in here, maybe after the holiday season. What happened? What are you scared of? The bee? She doesn't like the bee on the cover. So So thank you very much for joining as I did my unboxing. And I will talk to you guys next time. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Please remember, for more information, go to avgardening.com and remember to support us and join the cultivators at at Patreon/Angeline Verdant, VERDENT. And for updates, follow us on Instagram, Facebook. For updates, we have a lot of photos of what's happening with the plants and the stuff that we saw. Thank you very much. Look at this one, the matches there so well. And I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.